Wow. Wow.
Good evening, guys. This video is going to potentially have some feedback. I'm actually at an airport waiting to get on a plane to go visit a special member from Bullring in California. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully you guys can hear everything I'm talking about. So let's start with MELI. For some of you guys that have been following MELI as I have and have entered a trade, MELI has broken both supports it had here at 892 and 878. And so for me, my target now is right in this area here. So I'm thinking 765 area and under, MELI will reach this. There's a big gap to still fill here. So look for more drops in MELI. Okay. Now, next one I want to show you guys is SPX. So SPX started its downtrend as well, and it's headed down to fill its own gap, right? So this might end up being a support here at 41.13, but I think we're going to end up down here at some point. Just too many sellouts right now. VIX is growing like we talked about, so interesting dynamic here going on. NDQ did the same thing, right? I had a lot of support lines for NDQ here, and we're going to see the same thing with NDQ NASDAQ, right? So big gap. Look at that. Okay, so I expect this to keep going down. Tesla is doing the same thing. Finally went under the 5 MA, and it's going down slowly. Then we have Apple. Apple was a stubborn one, but now it started turning. And you see that big red candle, so it's a sell-off going on. So I've got my Heikin on. If you guys are familiar with it, you'll understand momentum a little bit better. Here's a good one, Amazon. So Amazon just broke its support and resistance, and then it went down. So everything is trending down. Microsoft's doing the same thing. Google. Now we have SPY. So here's something I'd watch out for if you want to keep playing puts on the way down. Some of these stocks are not falling at the same rate. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. If you look at the TD sequential, okay, we said it's a 9-day cycle. So MELI is on the 4th day. Okay, so when MELI gets done and it gets near 7, 8, or 9, and it starts turning potentially, okay, I'm going to go jump into SPX because XPX is following it. So it's on number 2. Same thing with, here you got Amazon, Microsoft, right? Day 2. So if you're looking to stay bearish and your stock runs out of days, come look at these stocks, right? So tech and communication are lagging behind, but they're on their way down as well. So anyways, just coming to you guys from Charlotte, North Carolina, actually. And if you have any questions, just drop some comments down below or hit me up in the chat rooms, and I will answer any questions you guys need. One last thing, I have AutoZone. AutoZone doesn't have earnings until next month, but AutoZone is already falling under the 5 MA. So if you wanted to be bearish on the stock, this is a good one. See how it fell here? My thoughts are it's way over bought. And let's go look at the RSI so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you see the RSI way up here. So now it's taking the nosedive. So just a swing trade. If you guys are interested, take a look at AutoZone, and I'm gonna definitely jump into this because I think we've got, let's look at the TD. Yep, first day, so we've got a full run coming, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go long on this. I'm gonna short it. All right. So hope this helps, guys. We'll be in touch tomorrow. Take care. All right, here you go with been getting requests for Bitcoin, so let's go through this. So what's going on with Bitcoin? Everybody wants to know. So Bitcoin was showing some really nice strength here, upward trend. We set up our trend line. You see that Bitcoin fell under the actual support and it's showing a lot of bearish signs. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this orange line is my 5-day moving average. If I go over to the weekly, okay, you see that Bitcoin is already under the 5 on the weekly, so not looking good for Bitcoin. But the good part about Bitcoin, I'll show you something here, is that a lot of people love Bitcoin. So a lot of people are pumping it on TV, especially CNBC. You got Mr. Wonderful out there. Things to think about is here's your support. So I could keep going down, but you guys are going to find some support in these areas before Bitcoin actually calls it a day, which I don't think it will. Too many people love it. Too many people believe in it. So here are your supports. So remember, you broke support, and now we have support at 19, 18.5, and 17.6. So but it does look here like it wants to go sideways, but again, you're under the 5, so it's very bearish at this moment. Let's see what happens, but keep an eye on the weekly as well. You're under the 5 MA, and that's very, very bearish. So I hope this helps, guys. Just wanted to add a little cryptocurrency in here and see what you guys think about it.